Hello everybody. So today we are going to be doing another soft spoken whisper. Wow, we're off to a great start. Another soft spoken ramble. And I'm at a different location today because my lovely husband is home and hanging out in the living room as one does on a Saturday. And my past two videos were filmed in the living room, but I thought I would just bring you guys in to a little corner of our bedroom. So hopefully the background isn't too distracting for you guys, if your eyes are even open when you're watching this. I don't even know. But I thought I would just kind of sit here and ramble about some things I've done the past 2 weeks. Last week I went and saw The Invitation with my friend, and I thought it was a pretty good movie. It was I guess it's supposed to be suspense, vampire movie. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna sit here and say it was the best movie ever or anything, but it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. And I'm not a movie critic or anything, so I'm not gonna pretend my opinion really holds any actual weight or value in the movie space, but it was good. It kept me entertained. And then last weekend we saw Nope. Me and my husband saw Nope, and my husband wasn't really wanting to see the movie, but there was some movie ticket sale happening, and that was one of the movies on the list, and I wanted to see Nope. I was like, we are seeing that movie. So I've heard really great things about it, and I've wanted to see Jordan Peele's other movies he's directed as well. I think Get Out and Us he's created, but I haven't even seen them yet. And I really wanted to see Nope. And so I said, okay, we're gonna watch Nope. And so he went into it not really knowing what to expect or anything, or not really being super excited about it. But I think it's safe to say that we both left that movie theater really happy with the product that we were being given. That movie was great. I loved it. And what I loved the most about it is that it kind of left you as, as a viewer, as an audience member, kind of left to kind of fill the gaps. I love when a movie, when I leave, it kind of makes you want to go on Google and figure out what all the little nuanced things that happened in it meant, had a lot of little things like that. But I think the general consensus theme that most people got from the movie is kind of it was kind of basically talking shit about Hollywood and exploitation and things of that nature. And that was the general theme. I'm probably butchering that, but baseline what it meant, and it was great. I feel like they did a great job. And then on Monday, which was Labor Day, happy belated Labor Day, I guess. Do people how do you celebrate Labor Day? By just buying stuff? Because everywhere's got deals. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. How do you celebrate Labor Day? What do you do at that time? You just hang out at the house? I don't know. But we went and got a new TV, and I'm really happy with the TV that we got. It wasn't the one we went in originally to purchase. Which is kind of how they get you, but the one we originally went in for honestly wasn't selling itself to us. It didn't really look that great in person, and we didn't really feel comfortable spending our money on that. And so we saw another TV there, and we literally sat there probably for 30 minutes to an hour, just trying to figure out, and by we I mean my husband, and I was just there to support the experience and just be there for him. But we sat there and we're comparing the TVs and everything, which one would be the best for us and stuff. And so we got the one that was more expensive, but was like more worth the money, you know? Like it wouldn't have felt like a waste to us. Like we're really happy with the TV we got. And then we put our old one in here, which is the one you see behind me. And so now whenever I want to play Xbox, my Xbox is hooked up in the bedroom, because we have 2 Xboxes, but mine's hooked up in here. And so now I have like a nicer TV, which is the one that was originally in the living room. Like the one that used to be here that we now have in our guest bedroom, that thing was so old, and like it was terrible. Like it would hardly even like want to turn on. Sometimes you'd have to like just keep on turning on the power like off and on again for it to eventually actually turn on. Like it wasn't a good TV. And the aspect ratio sucked, because like I would play games and stuff, but like it would cut off like the edge of the screen, and some games don't really allow you to adjust the aspect ratio and like the HUD and everything to actually fit your screen. So it was really annoying to play some games and know that I'm not seeing everything. So that was kind of a pain in the ass, but now that's not an issue, so that's good. So that's what we did on Monday. And then on Tuesday I went to work and we got a new card scanner for like a specific kind of card, and it's definitely an upgrade from the previous like system we had. We used to have to like enter everything into a tablet. Now the tablet is gone and the scanner is there to replace it. But I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's anything modern or new or good. Honestly, better than what we had, but still awful. I mean, I'm not expecting the most modern pieces of equipment where I live, or sorry, not where I live, where I work. But it's still very old school. It's just kind of hard. It's hard as a younger person to use such old like technology when you know there's better stuff out there. It can be frustrating, but it is what it is. So that's what happened on Tuesday at work. Tuesday was really slow. It is what it is. My work, like, it's usually pretty slow at work until like holidays come around, so it's pretty normal for my day to go like really slowly there. But on Thursday I went with 2 of my friends and their kids, because I don't have any kids of my own and I don't plan on having any anytime soon, but they both have kids, and their kids are really cool. Like they're pretty chill for the most part, but they're nice to be around and stuff. And so we all went to this like church that has a coffee shop inside it, and the coffee shop has like this massive like playground jungle gym area for the kids to play in while the parents and stuff drink their coffee, which is like the best thing ever. So I went and hanged out with them while their kids played, and it was an interesting experience. Because I've been there a couple times before with one of them, and everything usually is fine. But there were a lot of kids there this time, and some of the kids were causing problems, to put it as nicely as possible. And so it kind of made things a bit more dramatic and chaotic than they usually are. But and then on Friday, which was yesterday, we went out to eat with some of my husband's coworkers, and that was interesting as well, just because like there were a lot of us, and so it took an hour for us to get seated, and then we didn't get our food for another hour. And I went in like before we even got there, I was already hungry, so I was like really hungry by the time our food came. And just overall was just kind of like a meh experience, but which is really unfortunate because the place that we went to is usually pretty good, so I was kind of underwhelmed when I got my food and everything with the service and stuff, that it really wasn't as good as it usually is. But I'm just assuming that's just because we had such a big group, so I'm not like super mad at them or anything. Like I'm not mad at them in general, like they're doing their best. I'm just kind of sad that it wasn't as good of an experience as it usually is. But yeah, today's video is probably gonna be a little shorter than it usually is, because that's really all that happened, to my knowledge, that I recall, that wasn't important enough to mention in this video that I did. So hopefully you guys found this relaxing. My next video is probably going to be whispered, because I do want to incorporate some whispered videos in the mix. I don't want to do just soft-spoken, you know. I do want to kind of mix up my content a little bit, so just be mindful of that in the future. You're probably going to see stuff that you might not want to watch, so just to be aware. And I also want to thank you guys so much for being so amazing and supportive. Like, I'm so like happy and like surprised that, sorry, the AC just turned on. I'm just so happy and surprised that my first 2 videos have been, like, in my opinion, so well received. Like, you guys have just been so amazing and supportive, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching and enjoying my content and being awesome and all that fun stuff. And I'm just very happy about it. So I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I used to be so afraid of making these videos and showing my face, and just like, I was so worried of like people in my like real like in-person life judging me for this stuff and like finding it and whatever. And like, I'm 24 years old, and 24 is like a lucky number to me for whatever reason. Like, for some reason decided when I was 11 in 6th grade that the number 24 was my number, and I'm 24 years old, and I kind of made it like a pact, I don't know, pact, but like I made a promise, that's the right word. I made a promise to myself that I was going to really like try to pursue the things I actually want to do, regardless of how like cringy or weird, or if I fail or whatever. I just want to like try to really put myself out there and do these things this year, because I just am so tired of being worried that other people in my life are going to judge me or think of me differently for the things that I like genuinely want to do and pursue, just because they're not as conventional and normal, you know. Anyway, hopefully you guys are pursuing and doing the things, or working towards the things you really want to do, and aren't doing it just to please everybody else. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now. I hope you all sleep well, or, you know, are relaxed. Because I mean, I watch a lot of ASMR videos before I even think about going to bed. I watch ASMR at work. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go now. Hopefully you all found this relaxing. Did I already say that? I probably did. I'm gonna go before I continuously repeat myself.